Hey guys, Rogue11 here. Today I will be making another collection update. Uh, my dad's coworker actually had a lot of old model trains, a lot of which he did not use. So he said we could go over there, check them out, possibly even buy a few. So right now I'm showing the ones that I bought. So I bought one big box of model trains and track, and then another smaller box of just track off of him for about 160 bucks. And I think for what I got, that was a pretty good deal. So let's get right into it. I just want to disclaim I'm not showing all of it, just the highlights, because there was a lot of stuff, and I really don't feel like getting all of it out right now. But yeah, let's get into it. So I guess I'll start off with this. I believe it's an Athearn Blue Box SD45, SPD45. I believe that's what it is. I'm not sure. So if you know, please be sure to correct me on that in the comment section down below. Yeah, this is a pretty interesting model. I added a coupler off of a Lifelike diesel on the back since it didn't have one, and I didn't know how to attach one onto there. It doesn't run very well. I constantly have to open it up and clean the commutator. But yeah, if y'all know any fixes on the commutator or on the running issue, or maybe just have a little bit more information on that engine, please comment down below and let me know. The second one is this Bachmann USRA Union Pacific 060 switcher. This one runs really well. I really like the paint scheme on it too. This is one of the more modern ones, so it does not have the split chassis issue. And as you can see, it's an oil burner and has a Vanderbilt tender, which I'm not really sure if that's prototypical, if they would have done that with switchers, but it's there anyways, and it looks pretty good. Next up, we have an AHM Santa Fe C-Liner. This engine runs amazing, and it looks pretty good too, apart from the chip in the chassis or in the shell right there. But other than that, yeah, I like this engine. Next up, we got a Lifelike GP40, GP38-2. I'm not really sure. Santa Fe. It's a okay runner. It doesn't really pull much. It's Lifelike. What do you expect? For what it is, I like it. It looks pretty good. Right here is a Model Power Santa Fe F unit, and I didn't expect much from Model Power. You usually see them for 30 bucks on eBay. But now that I actually own two of them, these engines are amazing for the price. You get these for around 30 bucks on eBay, typically, right? In box. Apparently, these have a CAN motor, and they're all-wheel drive, all-wheel pickup. So yeah, they're pretty good for the price and all that. This is a Tyco dummy unit, or dummy F unit. Looks pretty good. I like how it has the yellow stripe in the front, because none of my other F units or C-liners, as a matter of fact, have that. So yeah, and it looks pretty good behind this engine right here. Next up, we have another Model Power F unit. This one's labeled for Amtrak, and I actually have a matching passenger set. This is just three out of the 4 cars. We have I believe this is a coach car. I can't tell if, oh yeah, and they don't really, I'm not sure what brand they are, but they all have Hornet couplers, and they're not the most detailed, but I mean, they get the job done, and they look pretty nice. Okay, I can't get that shell back on, or can I? Aha, I can't. I believe this is a diner, since it has that door right there. This could be another coach car, I'm not sure. Then right here, we have a dome car, and I have an observation car, but that's somewhere else. This is another one of my favorite items. This is a Bachmann Hogwarts Express. This is one of the earlier ones from 2001. I have the box for the set. It's from the first movie, The Sorcerer's Stone. And yeah, I also have the 2 matching passenger cars, so that's pretty cool. We also threw in this little small Southern Pacific GP38, GP40. I really can't tell the difference between the two. I don't know which one it is, but yeah, I like it. It looks pretty good next to all my Hallmark ornaments and whatnot. But yeah. Another thing I have here is a vintage Bachmann USRA Santa Fe 060 switcher. I keep this one in box since I can't really run it that much, since I don't want it to start developing the problems that these engines are notorious for. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, almost no, I'm sorry, all of the Bachmann models, or at least the vintage ones, have a design which makes it to where after a while the wheels come out of alignment and they're basically impossible to run unless you fix it. But I mean, even if you do, you know, it's really not worth it. And I also don't have any smoke fluid for this engine, and if I try to run it without smoke fluid for too long, the top of it will melt. So yeah, I just keep this one in box. It looks pretty good. I'm thinking about selling it, honestly, because I mean, if I can't run it, you know, what's the point of having it? But it's also kind of cool to just have. Another cool thing that I got is this, I believe it's Tyco. Let me double check. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure it's Tyco. It's a Santa Fe maintenance thing. You know, it's got a crane and whatnot. Pretty cool. The wires were a bit messed up whenever I got it, but I was able to fix that. Yeah, it looks pretty nice. And then we also can't forget about this Marx 040 for the New Haven. A little tank engine. It's cool and all. It doesn't work, unfortunately. That's kind of why I showed it off last. I'm in the process of trying to get it to work, but I believe it's missing some parts, so I don't know if that's even going to be possible. But yeah, I think I'm going to go over to all my rolling stock and show y'all some of the other stuff that I got. So on here, I have just a whole bunch of track. Just to put in perspective how much track I got enough to basically make an oval that goes all the way around my room, and I still have a lot to spare, so that's pretty cool. Right here I have an Athearn blue box caboose that still hasn't been assembled yet. Still got the shrink wrap. And then I have two other Athearn cabooses which are already assembled, so that's pretty cool. One of them is a brown ATSF one, and if I move this out of the way, you can see we have a red one somewhere around here. Here it is. I also got these two newer Bachmann cars. They're like train set cars. They have knuckle couplers, and almost all of my rolling stock is pretty much horn hooked, so I don't really use them, and they're pretty modern, so yeah. I also got a bunch of reefer cars, which is good because they look amazing behind my 484 Northern. I got that one. Coors. Is that Coors? Oh, Schlitz the beer. And then a couple Santa Fe all the way ones. So that's pretty cool. I got a lot of Santa Fe rolling stock and locomotives, which is good because they go great with this engine right here, my Bachmann Santa Fe Northern. This is one of my favorite locomotives right here. It's the best one ever. In these boxes here, I also have a couple Tyco pieces in here. They're more modern, if that makes any sense. Like, compared to my other rolling stock, like, all this stuff would have been hauled by early diesels and steam locomotives, if that makes any sense. And these would have been hauled by, you know, like GP38s and stuff, GP40s. You know, I like to run the older stuff a lot more, so yeah, that's kind of why I keep it in a separate box. And also because I really don't have any more space for it. But anyways, yeah, this is just a little small collection update video. I should have a layout video soon because I'm starting a model train layout. Pretty small right now. I still need to get a few more pieces, so it might take me a couple more weeks before I can, you know, do the first like update video / reveal. But yeah, be sure to stay tuned for that. Anyways, let me know if you want to see any of these engines running in a video or any of these engines running. Although that Polar Express I'm having issues with, so I might not be able to make that one happen. It doesn't run very well, unfortunately. But yeah. Anyways, thanks for watching. This is Broke11 signing off.